Hey, if you're a ClickFunnels user, this video could be arguably one of the most important videos you'll see this year. And in this video, I'm going to share with you real quickly some of the secrets that the top funnel hackers are using to make their funnels more successful and higher conversion rates, higher average order values, and show you how they get the cheat codes, how they add the features into ClickFunnels without having to be a custom coder, without having to hire expensive coders to do the work for them. And let's jump right into it. So let's show you real quickly what CF Pro Tools is. CF Pro Tools is a library of the cheat codes that you're going to want to use on your funnels to add features that don't exist in ClickFunnels out of the box. Let me show you just a quick example of what CF Pro Tools is so you can kind of understand what we're talking about. So if we jump in and take a look at just a few example funnels, this is a funnel from my good friend Trey Lewellen. He put out here in this funnel, did fantastic for him. I believe they did several $1 million in this funnel. And so if we take a quick look, we've got just a basic two-step order form on here. And one thing that Trey likes to always do is to highlight and basically offer quantities and highlight which quantities to give people a better price break. So I'm going to go ahead and flip to step 2 here, and you can see an example of this. This little yellow box around here, this is what we call the bestseller highlight add-on. This is just a simple little piece of code that you grab from CF Pro Tools, drop on your pages, and it will highlight the one that you pick. So you decide which one you want to highlight. In this case, Trey always goes with highlighting the 3-pack of something. So he always offers something like this, where it's a buy 1, buy 2, buy 3. This time they did 4, 10, and 20. Sometimes they'll do 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10, but then highlight one of those as the best offer. So this is where you start to get free shipping on this sort of thing. So this is just one example of a CF Pro Tools add-on, and that's what we call these things. They're called add-ons. So this is just one example of those. Another example here is the PayPal Plus add-on here. So this gives the ability with ClickFunnels. Normally you can only offer credit card or PayPal. You can't offer both payment options on the same order form, but with CF Pro Tools, you can. So this allows the customer then to choose, do they want to pay by credit card or do they want to choose to pay by PayPal? And then that jumps in here. And then the other thing that you can do is if you check the box here to buy one of the bumps, now you get the option to choose how many of that bump you want to buy. Again, this is a CF Pro Tools add-on called Bump Quantity, and so that's another example of a CF Pro Tools add-on. So just on this one page, there's 3 examples of actually 4 if you count in the order summary add-on here. When you pick these things, you'll notice that we now get a quantity. I want 3 of this item, 2 of the face shields, and I want to total these things up and get an order total. Doesn't work that way out of the box with ClickFunnels. So CF Pro Tools gives you that ability to do that. So on this page alone, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these add-ons built in, and that's how Trey runs successful funnels and is able to add in a bunch of these cool features without having to be a custom coder, without having to do a bunch of work, without having to hodgepodge a bunch of things together. Just use the CF Pro Tools, ClickFunnels, and boom, it works. Here's another example of my good buddy Russell Brunson using CF Pro Tools on here. Again, this is an example of bestseller highlight. Even if you only have one option, you just want to call out your product a little bit better, you can do that. So again, you can configure the things like this headline up at the top, and you can say, which product you want to highlight. We'll walk through and actually show you a demo of how that works. And then again, order summary. So again, Trey Lewellen, Russell Brunson, just a couple of examples of bestseller highlight and a few different add-ons. Here's another one from Trey. If we go in again and take a look at the step 2 of this order form, you'll see again, now we've got cart mode. Now this allows people to go in and pick a quantity of how many of these things they want to buy. And then he's using bestseller highlight here to highlight that there's these additional featured options for adding a dog attachment. Again, they can pick how many they want, and you'll notice down here that we get the 2 and the 2 and the 2, and we get an order total and things tallied up. We've got another example here with having a little animated GIF down at the bottom. This is using the bump image add-on from CF Pro Tools to allow to insert that image into the bump offer. Can't do that out of the box with ClickFunnels, but CF Pro Tools lets you do that. So again, just another example from a good friend Trey of using CF Pro Tools add-ons on their funnels. Here's a few more examples. So this is an example from my good friend Dean Graziosi. And if we take a quick look and we'll refresh this page, we see they've got kind of a split test going. But here we've got a video up at the top. And on this video, you've probably seen this on a lot of ClickFunnels pages, even from Russell Brunson as well. You see these on Tony Robbins pages, see these on Dean Graziosi pages. Again, it's just a little add-on that allows the video to autoplay in the background while it's muted, so that you can grab the attention of your customers, and then when they click,
in the beginning, people had it all
back
wrong.
to the beginning
I
and
didn't
start
write
playing the sound.
millionaire.
So I'm going to pause that so the sound doesn't interrupt, but that's just an example. This is the Vimeo autoplay, unmute, restart add-on from CF Pro Tools, and that's where that's coming from. If you see that on any pages, they're getting that from CF Pro Tools. And here's another example. So let's take a look at this one. We want to buy this book, right? So we want to click this, and we'll notice that we get a pop-up. The order form is in the pop-up, but let's look at this. Now, if we go in and we close this out, let's say we go in here, and now we want to exit out of this page. Actually, let's do this. Let's refresh this page one more time. And then if we exit out of this, now you'll notice we get a different pop-up. So this is a different pop-up because they've got the multiple pop-ups add-on from CF Pro Tools. So it allows them to use a pop-up for an exit, but also to use a pop-up for the order form. Two different pop-ups. Can't do that out of the box with ClickFunnels, but you can with CF Pro Tools. And if we toggle over and take a look at Dean's order form, you'll notice a couple of other things. We've got these cool looking bumps. They look different, and we started this actually, we'll build this into all of Russell Brunson's book funnels. A lot of people loved it, and they've added it on. And this gives you the ability to see, okay, right now we have the free book plus shipping. Again, CF Pro Tools add-on. Can't do that with ClickFunnels out of the box, but you can with CF Pro Tools have a free plus shipping offer that's actually a free plus shipping, where you're selling the core product plus a shipping charge that's separate and shows up with an order total. And then we can actually click the add button, and we'll add this additional bump item here, and we can click add and add this additional bump item as well. If we want to remove them, we can do that. That is the add remove products add-on from CF Pro Tools. So again, just a few examples of things that are being used on Dean Graziosi's funnels. Again, we've got another one here with Dean. We've got this OTO page, again with the Vimeo add-on. Again, it will let the video play, restart it back at the beginning when somebody clicks the play button and turns the sound on. The other thing that you can add, this is an OTO page. And this one here, if we take a look at this page, we can actually go in and do the same. We can add additional items to an OTO. So now they're not buying, normally on an OTO, you're buying one product, but now instead of buying just the one product, which is this one-time offer, $97, they can add two more additional products to this. So this allows you to do OTO bumps. And so that, again, can't do that out of the box with ClickFunnels, but you can with CF Pro Tools. So again, just an example there. And then again, using these same things with Tony Robbins funnels. So if we take a look here and we exit out, we get this this pop-up that hey, don't lead, call us now, enter your information. But if we click the Get My Ticket, we get go down here, and now we click, okay, I'm ready to buy. Let's go ahead and buy now. We get in a pop-up as well, the order form. So they're using the multiple pop-ups order form on this. Again, Tony's team is using CF Pro Tools to make this stuff all happen. We're using it there on the Tony Robbins. This is the UPW. This is Tony's big course. This is his big moneymaker. This is the event that he puts on every year, multiple times a year. They're using CF Pro Tools. Again, we've got Business Mastery. A similar thing here. If we go, we exit out, we get the basic pop-up here, but if we go and we want to order, then we can go ahead and see that we get an additional pop-up here. So two pop-ups, two different pop-ups with different content that you control through the ClickFunnels editor, and they're powering that with CF Pro Tools. And then last but not least, we'll run through and take a quick look at my good friend Russell's pages here. Again, if we take a look at this page, we'll see that we're using the Vimeo add-on here to be able to have the video play and kind of capture people's attention, especially if you put captions down here at the bottom. This one, they've got the words actually popping in, so it catches people's attention, gets the hook going, and then you can click the button and it will start the sound and restart the video back at the beginning. Again, that's a super cool feature. And then again, if we exit out, we can see we get a pop-up here that's like, hey, before you go, if you just want to buy the book at another vendor, if you want to go to Amazon or Books A Million or something like that, you can do that. So we get one pop-up here, but then if they're ready to order, they can click this pop-up, and here the pop-up comes up in another pop, or the order form comes up in a pop-up. And then again, if we take a look and just go to step 2 of this order form, you'll notice right away as well that we get these cool looking bumps that give people the ability to do and to add additional products outside of the normal, bordered bump box that you see with all the ClickFunnels pages. So it just gives you ability to throw an image in here and do the layout and all this and you can build this design kind of however you want to inside the ClickFunnels editor. We just give you the feature to have the little buttons. When somebody clicks it, it adds a product to their order. And so again, order summary, and yeah, so Russell uses this layout on all of his book funnels. It gives you the ability to do the free plus shipping offer where you've got a core product and you get another product added for the shipping. And this one actually is set up for international. And so if we go back, here and say, hey, I'm actually in Canada, and then we take a look at step 2, now you'll notice the international shipping. So now we're getting charged for the international shipping instead of the domestic shipping. So instead of $9.95, it's $19.95. So that's how he's doing that. Again, CF Pro Tools add-on. You can't do that with just ClickFunnels out of the box, but you can with CF Pro Tools. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what CF Pro Tools is. Let's jump in real quick and show you how it works. And so let's jump in here. I've got a funnel, and on this funnel, I've got 2 products. And I just want to highlight one of these products. I'm going to use that bestseller highlight add-on to highlight this top product as the one that I want people to buy. I want to call out that there's a difference and they should look at the difference in those products. And so I want to install the bestseller highlight add-on. So I'm going to do that real quick. It's super simple. So I've got my funnel. I'm going to go ahead and open my funnel up to edit in the ClickFunnels editor. And we've got that funnel right here. This is just one of the basic ClickFunnels templates. And then I want to go in and let's go ahead and minimize this. And I'm going to go ahead and go in now to my CF Pro Tools account. And all I want to do is I want to create a new add-on. And that's going to pull up the list of add-ons. There's right now 77 add-ons in there. You might be 75 for you. I've got a few enabled that maybe are a little still under the radar for some. So we've got over 70 add-ons that are inside of the CF Pro Tools system right now. And we can do a search by keyword and just say, I want to do the bestseller. So now I've got bestseller highlight here. All I have to do is click it. And then inside of every add-on, you've got full video instructions for every step of the process to get it installed, from a quick demonstration of how it works, what it is, how to create your order form, your products, configure the add-on itself, and how to get it installed on your page. Every add-on is slightly different, depending on how much configuration there is, but you get full video instructions with every add-on inside of CF Pro Tools. And then the next thing we want to do is we just need to give it a name. Okay, bestseller highlight 1, that's fine. We're going to leave that there. I'm just going to call this demo video bestseller highlight. And then all we need to do is grab our product ID and drop in here so that we know which product we want to highlight as the most popular. So let's go ahead and jump back, and we're going to go ahead and jump into our funnel. I'm going to go to my products tab. And then I'm going to open that up, and then I'd want to highlight this one. And this is how this works for the bestseller highlight. So I don't highlight this one. All I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy link address for my edit button. And then I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to paste that in, and it automatically strips down to just the product ID I want. And then I'll call that most popular. You can also change this to, best value, best deal, whatever you want to say there, you can do that. You can configure that right here inside of the add-on, and then we'll click create add-on. And now we go down and you'll have the copy the code button. So all you have to do is copy the code, and then we're going to bounce back into our ClickFunnels editor. We're going to go into settings, and we're going to go into tracking code. We're going to go into footer codes. We're going to paste that in, and then we're going to save our page. And that's all there is to it. Now, if we click preview, when this comes up, you'll notice that I get my bestseller is highlighted just the way I wanted. Now, watch this. This is what's even cooler. If we go in and we say, you know what? I wanted to change my mind. I don't want that to say best deal. I want it to say best offer. Did I spell it right? There we go. Best offer. I'm going to go ahead and click my update add-on. I don't have to make any changes inside of ClickFunnels. I'm just going to refresh this page. and now my headline has changed. It's now best offer. So that's the cool thing about CF Pro Tools. You can set the add-ons up. You can configure them the way that you want to. If you change your mind on the configuration, you want to switch products, you want to switch headlines, you just go into CF Pro Tools and you make that change. You don't even have to touch your funnel again inside of inside the ClickFunnels editor. The other thing that CF Pro Tools allows us to do is if ClickFunnels makes a change and something breaks, a code breaks, things like that, you've got an add-on installed and the add-on stops functioning because they made a change, I can actually go in and make the change on the server, push it out, and then your funnel goes back to working and functional. So that's one of the cool features of using the new CF Pro Tools SaaS-based software version. And you can see from inside the dashboard, there are a ton of available options. Again, we have over 70 add-ons in there, and we're adding more all the time. We've got quick, highlights of some of the most popular, like the order summary, the PayPal Plus add-on, bestseller highlight, cart mode. You saw that with Trey, and helping you with Facebook pixel tracking, the Vimeo add-on, another super popular one. We've also got a ton for different e-commerce add-ons, ones that you want to use with e-commerce. There's also a ton of training and resources inside of the CF Pro Tools software. Again, if you want to learn how to do all of the things that Russell does on all of his book funnels, you can actually watch these 2 videos inside of the CF Pro Tools dashboard. Just go to the training and resource sections. There's actually a link right here on the dashboard. It'll take you here. There's 2 full videos on how to set up your funnel exactly like we do for Russell. So this is, it's like 5 hours worth of training right there. So this is pretty awesome. And then there's, other trainings as well. And we're adding more to this all the time. So that's just a quick example of what CF Pro Tools is. So if you're looking to get started, if you want to add some of these features that you saw on some of these funnels, funnels that you see from Russell, from Trey, from Dean, from Tony, and just a ton of other world-class marketers, then all you need to do is click the button below to get started, and you can get started for free. So go ahead and click the button on the page, get started with your own free with your own CF Pro Tools account, and we'll love to see you on the inside.